G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to review how I did in round 20 and then I'll be giving you my round 21 tips. Very excited to be able to do this. So without further ado, let's jump in and see how we went. So first game, Carlton, Port Adelaide. I backed in Carlton here at Marvel. I thought they'd get the job done. They did not. Port Adelaide way too strong. Well, not way, but too strong. Got the job done. Good win for Power. Next up, I backed in Geelong to win this one. Obvious tip there. Way too good. 40-point win there for the Cats. So credit to them. Backed in the Suns to win at home. First game they've actually lost at home now. So look, I didn't think that was actually that bad of a tip. But you know what? It is what it is. We move on. Fingers crossed we can do better with these next tips. St Kilda, I backed in to beat, backed in Essendon to beat the Saints. Don't know where the hell this performance came from for St Kilda. They were incredible. Essendon pretty disappointing in this one. So yeah, good win for the Saints. Disappointing result there for the Bombers. All right, next up, I backed in Giants to beat Melbourne. Giants got the job done just, so lucky there. Backed in Freo to beat my Eagles. West Coast played pretty well in this game, to be fair, but you know, Freo, they were up for it more. They just ran away with it in the second half, so credit to them. Backed in Collingwood to beat Richmond. That's a pretty obvious tip there. Backed in Sydney to beat the Western Bulldogs. Pretty disappointing result there. I thought Sydney would be too good, but credit to the Dogs. They got the job done. Next up, I backed in Hawthorn to beat Adelaide. Hawthorn got the job done, and I finished with 5 out of 9. Not the best, not too bad though, but we move on to round 21. All right, first game we got the Western Bulldogs against the Melbourne Demons. This is a game that the Bulldogs should win. I'm going to say 11 points, maybe. Let's go 2 goals, 12 points. 12 points there for the Bulldogs. I don't think they will beat Melbourne convincingly, but I do think they get the win. Next up, we've got the West Coast Eagles against the Gold Coast Suns. I am going to back in the Eagles here. I think at Optus they can win this one. Yeah, they played well against the Lions there a few weeks ago, and I think they can get their 4th win of the season against the Suns. All right, North Melbourne against Richmond. Winner of this one, loser of this one probably gets the spoon, and I do think North Melbourne will be too good for Richmond here, so I am backing in the Kangaroos. All right, next up we got the Cats against the Crows. This game definitely could go either way. Like the Crows, I think will take a few big scalps late in the season, but I don't think it'll be this one. I am backing in the Cats here. I think they will be too good, but I don't think it'll be a flogging. Next up, Collingwood against Carlton. I'm going to go against Tipster's choice. I'm actually going to back in Collingwood to get a bit of an upset win here over Carlton. I think this will be one of the games of the round. I think it'll be very entertaining, but I do think Collingwood get the job done. All right, Port Adelaide against the Swans. Swans have fallen off a little bit here, so I do think Port Adelaide probably get the job done. I think it'll be relatively close though, so I'm backing in Power here at home. Next up, we've got the Giants against Hawthorn. I'm going a bit left field here, a bit of an upset. I think Hawks go on a bit of a run into the finals. I'm tipping them to beat the Giants. I know it's at Manuka Oval, I get that, but I just got a feeling about this one. I've got a feeling. Next up, Essendon against Fremantle. This is a game that Essendon probably will want to win, because if they don't, I think that could be season over. With that being said, I do think Fremantle will be too strong, and they'll get the job done there Sunday afternoon. And then to wrap up the weekend, we've got the Saints against the Lions. This is the game where I think St Kilda can pose a bit of a threat here, but I do think the Lions should get the job done with that one there. All right, let's go over my tips, margin and all. So, Western Bulldogs 1-39, West Coast 1-39, Kangaroos 1-39, Cats 1-39, Collingwood 1-39, Port Adelaide 1-39, Hawthorn, Fremantle and the Lions all 1-39. I think this weekend will be relatively close. I don't think there'll be any 40 plus wins. Let me know your tips down below in the comments, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.